Palmer. So we're going to leave now. Equally happy. Sort of equally though.
Yeah.
Want to go?
So obviously to start us off, we can see there's a huge turnout here, so everybody still loves Law School, right? Just like go off of that, how do you feel having, still having such a rabid fan base even after the show has been off the air for quite some time?
Are they officially rabid?
Yeah. I think they are. We have to check see what's out in parts first.
I think it's amazing,
I, on the other hand, think it's awful.
It was October 1st, 2 years ago, that we officially wrapped filming the show. So we've been done for 2 years. And, no, it's okay. We walked away strong and happy because we were so pleased with how, the end of the show, and it was such a great finale, in my opinion. So you'll have to speak for yourself.
I disagree. That's how it's going to be this whole panel. Everything she says.
So to come out and be at an event like this and see fans are still very much, excited by the show is really exciting for me. So thank you for being here.
Now, at what point did you guys know that, Doccubus was going to be endgame? Did you know ahead of time, or did you find it out last minute?
Was it tweeted out?
Go for it, guys.
What did you find out?
Well, I think when I read that episode, I don't think I knew what they were going to do until we actually got to the episode where that happened. Yeah.
I knew a little bit ahead of time.
When you kissed me on the car, I was like, oh.
Last day of filming.
It was our last day of filming,
Yeah.
and I have a picture of that.
Yeah, you sent that to me recently.
Yeah. I think I tweeted it.
Check her Twitter. Yes, it's floating around, I believe.
Yeah, that was the last day. I knew a little bit ahead of time. I knew.
You did?
Oh, I put up a fight.
Yeah, I know, it was awful. We had kissed so many times, it was like, oh my gosh.
I was actually really pleased, and I had a conversation with Michael Grassi about it, who was our showrunner in the last season. I'm not putting up a fight about it, but just a conversation because it was such a bold choice.
This is awkward to find this out here.
Michael wanted to make sure we made a bold choice. The show had always made bold choices, and so did Bo. And so I thought it was perfect that that she made that choice. It felt like the right choice, and I still feel it's good.
It does. I was just going to say, I was just happy they made a choice. I think I've said that several times, but I think the worst decision ever would have been to kind of walk the line in some weird way and try to make everybody happy. I think the fact that there was, the fact that there was a strong reaction, whatever your hope for it was, I think is always good television. That they make a clean decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. All the Divo fans and Doccubus. So, have you guys taken away any personality traits from your characters? Do you do anything after the season wrapped?
Usually people ask if we took anything from set.
Oh, yeah, that's what I know.
I took things from set.
Did you?
But I have not sucked chi in a long time.
Do you want to? Kind of, sort of.
You can see it.
Yeah, no, I know you are. We won't get into that.
That's going to be an actress show.
There's etiquette to chi sucking.
Yeah, you just can't wing it.
No. But yeah, no, I don't know if I have those traits.
I don't know.
Take away any traits. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to think about that.
Yeah, I'll think about it too.
Is there something about your characters that you didn't like some sort of mannerism that they did or anything to do with their personality?
I don't cry near this much as
You're happy to cry.
Yeah, turn it off already.
I felt like Bo, I liked that Bo sometimes could be insensitive, or mean sometimes, because we are sometimes insensitive and mean. Like she was almost perfect, but she wasn't perfect. I like that. I definitely took that away. Definitely mean and insensitive.
More than you ever were.
More than ever before.
And Zoe, who do you think would win in a lab-off between Dr. Lewis and Bill Nye, the science guy?
Oh,
I think we're getting some answers.
I feel like it's, I don't, right.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh.
I don't know. It's open for.
Right, I'd take him down in Fayland, but I think he might, Bill Nye, I mean, he's the science guy. I feel like Lauren was the science, right?
Science dot.
Right.
And now, which character from the show would you like to see, like a spin-off series? I mean, besides you guys, we want to see that happen.
Doccubus spin-off.
Yeah? Feature down?
What do you mean, what would we do?
Is that really the question? Come on.
What network would that air on? Stars.
Yeah?
Okay, stars.
Oh. No.
I don't know, I think if like Vex and Trick had to do something together, it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that would be cool. I think that would be cool. I liked one of the things I loved about the ending was that little prologue. Prologue? Is that the end? Epilogue, thank you. I thought it was so key to the finale that we had, Beau's legacy being left to a younger woman. So, I mean, obviously that opens it up for a spin-off, pretty obvious spin-off, I guess. But, I think it would be cool to see a younger generation do some kind of spin-off.
What? Yes.
Yeah, Lost Girl, the next generation.
Yeah. We just come on as everybody's grandparents.
Visit us in a home.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, get off me, Bob.
we're playing bingo.
Yeah.
So now, if there were a Doccubus movie, what would you want to see happen between Beau and Lauren? Like, where would they be, like, in a perfect world?
Oh my God, I don't know.
I mean, I like to think that their relationship would have matured a little bit too. I mean, how many times did we break up? Remember we were always like, again?
I know.
But I like to think that, that didn't keep happening.
But we just kept breaking up every few
I
months.
know. Yeah, but then we had some degree of
Stability?
stability and
Yeah.
maturity.
Yeah.
I think they'd, give you a power couple.
I don't think they would, I think they would have a house together, but I think they would also have places not together.
That's wise. I think that's wise.
Like we would have one place where we would do, fight or whatever, and then but we would have our own,
Yeah, separate quarters.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a hallway to then 2 other houses.
Yeah. That's good. I like that.
All right, we'll do it.
I'm on board.
Somebody's writing it right now, and something's happening. Taking notes.
Enter long hallway. Right.
Beau goes left, Lauren goes right.
Beautiful light cascades over Beau.
Lauren falls down.
And now, getting all nostalgic, what is something that you guys took away from working on the show?
Like physically?
Well, no. Emotionally, like, is there something that you miss, or do you think that you gained something from working on it, and just that representation, or anything really? So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, I mean, it was just as important a show to all of us as it was to the fans, I think. And that was, I think what made it so special was that it was never lost on us what a sort of lightning in a bottle show that we had. We figured that out pretty quickly, and there was just, we were talking about it the other day, there was no one character the same, but there was no one actor the same on that show too. So there was a really interesting group of people that just happened together. And you guys responded to it, and it was really a big give and take from from the audience to the cast to the middle.
And we were also different. We were so diverse. We were different in how we approached acting, but we had such a mutual respect for each other. And it was
like I'd say to Anna, are you going to do it like that?
And I'd say, no, that was just practice.
Yeah.
And I would go and learn how to do it and then come back.
Go and learn how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a quick study.
Yeah. You really got good.
Yeah, we miss, I miss the cast so much, and I miss the crew so much, which you get to see.
I work with so many of them on Dark Knight.
I know.
The crew is.
I know. So yeah, I miss everybody a lot. It's a, we went into such a special place together. I think about them all the time.
I do. And now, I got a lot of requests for people who want to see the two of you on Winona Earth, which is, you guys interested in maybe, visiting your old showrunner over there, Emily Andrus?
I would do anything Emily asked me.
Yeah, me too. Actually, yes, and someone asked me this morning who I'd want to see here, and I said Emily Andrus, because I haven't seen her in a long time.
She's apparently here.
She's here today, yeah. Where is she? Is she here?
She's here, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
She's a great writer and a great showrunner, but she's such a cool person. Like, if you ever get a chance to really talk to her, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's very, very funny.
Yeah.
She's incognito today, though. At Starbucks, they made her name Emile. So if you do see her, she's not Emily, apparently.
Emile.
Emile.
Nail.
That's why I haven't seen her yet.
Okay, Emile, looking for Emile.
And now, Bo is seen as a superhero of sorts. If you guys could have any superhero power, what would it be? And what would you use it for?
Evil.
Of course. I know, I think I used to always say, what did I used to say? Something. I used to say something. I can't remember what it is. Now I would say time travel, because time is fleeting. Time is.
Would you go back or forward? Or just jump
Oh, I would just jump around.
Jump around.
I would jump around. That's right. Get down.
Yeah. That was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's real karaoke right here.
Yeah, me too.
Now we'll do one more question and then open it up to the audience. I know you guys are probably wanting to ask some questions of your own. Is there any chance of us seeing you guys work together in the future?
No.
No.
It's in all my contracts.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like white flowers in my trailer and no Zoe Palmer.
So then I brought her white flowers. And she was like, oh.
No, of course. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. Who knows? Who knows if you will.
It would have to be something totally different, though.
It would be cool to do something totally different.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. Like maybe we were on the same show for 6 years, but never have a scene together.
Yeah. Kind of go, gosh, she's familiar. I don't know. It would be amazing to work with Zoe again. Zoe was incredible to work with. As you know, she's incredibly funny and kept me laughing all the time. And an incredibly warm person, and has remained a very true and dear friend.
Ditto and ditto and ditto.
Is incredibly authentic. Incredibly authentic. I work with her anytime.
So yeah, we're gonna open the floor to some questions. So orderly line.
Right here in the section here.
Order.
Behind each other.
There.
No, one little disclaimer. We're not going to get too personal with these questions, right, people? Of course not. I'm just saying. So, right? I know people. We will start with the gentleman right here.
Thanks. Ms. Palmer, how was your approach different in the way that you prepared for your characters on Lost Girl and Dark Knight?
It was kind of an actual reversal of the process I've used in the past in terms of like figuring out how to take away traits and to see what's left, what I can bring to the android. That when you take away emotion, when you take away people's kind of physical tics, because we all have little tics, whether it's angry or whatever it is, kind of start from that place. And yeah, it was one of the most difficult academic challenges I've had to do that for sure. Because that's what we rely on all of those things. to make a character of. So to figure out how to make one that was hopefully interesting to people without all of those things was scary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, clap for development.
Hi. Actually, you mentioned earlier about your characters growing old together in your relationship, and I sort of just wondered, do you think that your character, that Bo, would have sort of had the same thing Dyson had, where he lived for hundreds of years and didn't age, and then Lauren's character would potentially, and how they would handle it?
I'm right here.
Bonnie is not even cold yet.
Come on. She's aging right now.
I know, I was going to say, the Dyson like at the door.
Okay.
Like, that was the biggest reaction for still coffee in the world.
Well, apparently, succubi stop aging at the age that they're most alluring. So, if we're gonna make a movie, we gotta get on it. But yes, I mean, I like to think that that would be true. But I do think that,
I think we got to a place where they all got that it would like, I think Lauren understood Dyson and your relationship in a way that felt,
Yeah.
it didn't take away from ours.
no, it didn't at all. But also, Lauren would age, and Bo would not.
Gracefully.
Gracefully. And it would be a very interesting thing to see that relationship when you're in your 99.
Like Benjamin Button almost. Like this old hag, and you're like, no, you're lovely.
It's really not my cliche.
No, I think that would be an interesting evolution of the relationship to think about. I don't think we'll have to perform that.
No, but we will. Like, just come over and we'll just do it. And, like, I mean, the aging people.
Actually, yes.
So we're going to start crowdfunding that.
Right now, somebody make a page, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. If you guys were Fae, would you choose light, dark, or unaligned like Bo?
Well, not to be one to waste a vote, I think, I don't know, I mean, Bo was unaligned because she was one of a kind, she had a fresh and new perspective on what it meant to be Fae, so, but what would Anna choose? I feel like dark, dark probably has dental, and I feel like, I don't know, I think I'd have to choose light because I know it sounds more boring, it totally does, but I do think there's a lot more power in that for me.
Yeah.
Yep. So the light, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
All right. They're very angelic in their white blouses today.
Hi, sorry for the short, but love you guys.
Thank you.
So one of my favorite episodes was when you guys all switched personalities at the bar. How hard was that to portray another character, and were you happy with who you were chosen to portray?
Did you watch it?